What's up guys, and welcome back to our NWA TNA series. In TEW 2016 we are at episode 46 of our weekly shows, heading into TNA Slammiversary. Whoa, the first ever big proper named event rather than just numbers. So that's something to look forward to. I've pre-booked this because I have a bunch of storylines I want to kick off in this show. I'll show you what the card's going to be after this, but we'll get into that. Anyway, let's run the show. So in our pre-show contest, the Disco Inferno gets squashed by John Cena in 6:49 by pinfall with a spin-out powerbomb. I guess a 44D. And in the opening of our show proper, we open with Bret Hart. He comes out and he says, AJ Styles and Monty Brown. AJ has won the right to challenge for the NWA World title, and we can't have a double champion at this arbitrary point in time. So AJ has graciously agreed, and Monty Brown has agreed too, because he's a good guy, to give AJ his chance at the world title. They're going to vacate the tag titles. And tonight, in fact, I think in the very next segment, we're going to have a tag title match for the vacant titles. It will be Abyss and the Vampire Warrior, who won that triple threat at the last big event. They'll take on AMW, the 4-time tag team champions, I think, now. I think they're 3-time tag champs. I can't quite remember. Can I look? No. And then a decent match. The Disciples of the New Church defeat AMW. In 15:54, when Abyss defeats Chris Harris by pinfall, James Mitchell interferes. The Disciples of the New Church win the NWA World Tag Team titles. Vampire Warrior was the weak link, sadly. I think Age is kind of catching up with Gangrel in the game, which is a bit of a shame. He's a 54C minus still, so that's quite a decent segment. And then Bret Hart announces that at Slammiversary, there will be an Ultimate X match. And the winner of that 6-man Ultimate X match will have an X Division title shot at TNA 50 the very same / next week. I don't quite know when Slammiversary is going to slot in for people being available. There's going to be the big Ultimate X match, and the winner gets the title match on the very next show. It's going to be pretty hype. 89A. Damn, Brit. Following that, do we have the first qualifying match? No. We have a backstage segment setting up one of our future feuds, where BG James is backstage. He's just doing a little talk. He's like, yeah, I'm really excited to be in TNA. He's probably promoting whoever our sponsor is, being like, oh man, I love the great, delicious taste of the Burger King burgers. What are Burger King burgers called? I never said a Big Mac, but I think I'd get sued for that. But anyway, he's eating the burger, and out of nowhere comes Steve Corino, and he, beats the absolute crap out of him. Completely unprovoked, completely out of nowhere. Corino just absolutely, he bloodies him, he batters him all across the arena, he's throwing him all over the place, just yelling at him. Not like yelling words, just yelling, So there we go, that's that storyline started. Not the best rating, but not too bad. Our first X Division title qualifying match, or X Division Ultimate X match qualifying match. It had decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Hayabusa defeats Low-Ki in 12:53 by pinfall with a Phoenix Splash. Gets a 61C, 63 in-ring rating for Hayabusa. Pretty happy for my boy. So Hayabusa is the first entrant in that match at Slammiversary. I'll show you the Slammiversary card once we've gone through the show. I kind of wanted to keep some of this stuff a secret, but then you'll get to see behind the curtain. You'll get to read the Meltzer dirt sheets about what happens. Post-title match? Yes, this is I say post-title match, it was just to remind me where to put it in the running order. Bret announces at the pay-per-view, because of James Mitchell's interference, AMW deserving our title shot, but they're not going to get it alone. So at Slammiversary, we'll have AMW, the New Church, and 2 winners of 2 tag matches next week will face off in a 4-way tag match, which I think is a ladder match. I can't remember if I decided that or not. We'll see at the end of the show, but I think it's a ladder match. And then, but they had fantastic heat and good wrestling. RVD defeats Kevin Nash in 16:14 by pinfall with a frog splash. RVD gets a 74 in ring rating and a 68C plus overall. Pretty decent. Hogan does an interview He talks about how much he hates Ric Flair. He's really angry at Flair. We get a little hype video for AJ Styles and Rob Van Dam coming up at Slammiversary. That's our big main event. And then in a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, AJ Styles and Ken Shamrock defeated Jeff Jarrett and Scott Hall in 1652 when AJ defeated Jeff Jarrett by pinfall with the Styles Clash. 74 B- for the main event. AJ Styles 77 in-ring performance. Oh man, I hope him and Van Dam have good chemistry wrestling each other. Because if they do, that could be one of our highest rated matches. I think it will be our highest rated match. Oh, damn it, Scott. Damn it, Scott. Then Hogan and Flair are backstage. An argument breaks out. They start brawling with each other. They have like a big pull-apart brawl backstage. A bunch of road agents break it up. Dutch Mantel's there with his mustache, and everyone's like, hey, Dutch Mantel. And they have a big pull-apart brawl. It's a 94A to close the show. This must be one of our highest rated shows. A 79B. Popularity up in 10 regions. New tag champions. What a show. Let's see how that rates in our top ranking match. Here's a Cibernetico. There he was. I hope you enjoyed seeing Cibernetico. Let's see. Let's have a look at the top 100. Where does that stack up? Number 2. Joint best show, really, because of the same number. Matches? Any of these? No, just ratings really carried it over the line. I mean, the AJ Styles and Ken Shamrock match was pretty good. Damn. Good for you, AJ. You're really... Plan AJ's really kicking off. I have some decisions. What are they? Oh, I need to... what did I do last time? Gave him a stern warning. Fine. Stern warning. Stern warning. I'll give him a stern warning. And I'll stern warning him again. Nothing, don't worry. Right. Oh, spoilers, I'm hiring Bob Sapp. I really like Bob Sapp. I noticed he was a free agent, so I'm going to hire him. Let's quickly get through these. Masato Tanaka, okay. Ken Shamrock's annoyed. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Loki thinks he should be booked stronger. BG James thinks he should get some momentum. That's probably true. Nash isn't going to re-sign with us, so you're getting jobbed out the door unless we get Cult before then. Are we down to 1 point away? We are... Oh crap, we're 1 point. 1 point off Cult. Wait, over 47. So, the real question is, do we reach Cult the minute we hit 47? Or do we have to get to 48? Because then that's 2 points away. Oh, I don't know. Oh, but we're so close, though. Oh. I'm really excited for when we hit that Cult. Because I think that might open up some new broadcasters. Also, still getting all the regen workers, so I'm going to have a fun day sitting going through the entire in-game roster, all the wrestlers that are in the game, and setting them all to not regenerate. So that's going to be a fun day for me. Because I think that's the only way I can guarantee them, because they're still showing up, even if I turned off regenerating workers. What was that one there? No, it's Agent Orange, of course. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I quite enjoyed it. I'm quite happy with how things are going with TNA. Look at our momentum. 97. Damn. 84 prestige. We're doing well. If you enjoyed this episode, then you can give it a like. If you want to support the channel, you can check out my Grey Dog software affiliate link in the description to buy all your Grey Dog software games like TEW and WMMA that I do with Rickety on his channel. That's really fun. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you in whatever I upload next. Bye! The Rock? In a movie? Like that would ever work.